Hello, hello, hello. It's the Private Talk podcast with Alexis, Texas, and we are back with another episode.
Private Talk.
Private Talk, that's right. We have Hip Hop Mogul with us, Irv Gotti.
Yes, I am in the building. Nice.
We're happy that you're here with us.
That studio audience is live.
You like that?
Yes.
Yes. I worked really hard with those fans out there. Thank you for joining us and being a part of my
I am happy to be here.
Thank you. So for my listeners out there, tell us a little bit about you, your background, and who is Irv Gotti?
My background is I was a fluffer on Alexis's early movies.
Oh, really? Nice. You wish you were. That's something that was a fantasy probably in your head and what time, but fantasies do come true, but no, that's not how it happens.
Yes, well, let me be serious. I did some things in the music business with Jay-Z, with DMX, with Ja Rule, with Ashanti. I owned Murder Inc. Records. I was a part of Rockefeller and Jay-Z, a part of DMX and Rough Riders. I helped the resurgence of Def Jam. I did some shit.
You did some shit. Well, for you to be a hip hop mogul, I would definitely agree that you've done some shit.
I've done some shit.
You're still doing shit.
Yes, now I am doing shit with TV and film. I have a series called Tales on BET going into its third season.
Okay.
I'll
give you applause for that too.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Third season, that's a big deal.
I got a movie deal where I'm going to direct and produce my first feature film, and it's about a rapper who sells his soul to the devil.
Oh, nice. The devil.
Lucy.
Oh, Louie. You know the devil really well sometimes. I feel like it's a part of you.
You know what? I do. Unfortunately, with this movie, I know a lot about the devil, and sometimes when I'm going and doing I feel myself wanting to fall back for a second. The devil was an angel. For those that don't know, the devil was an angel, but he was an angel of music, which is even more interesting with the story and everything.
So that's
he got banished. He got banished to hell because he thought he was bigger than God. Yeah. So nobody is bigger than God. But the movie that I'm gonna make is going to be like a hip-hop cultured, faith-based kind of movie. Imagine Devil's Advocate, but set in the world of hip-hop culture. It's going to be gangster. It's going to be one of the most entertaining movies.
And something that's never been done before.
It's a first.
That's awesome. Are you like to be an innovator of things?
Yes. I like to
go outside the box
I like to
of
think
stuff?
that I am an innovator of things.
So would you think, because of you doing movies now, if you had to pick between music and movies, which would
I'm going to do
prefer?
it all.
You're going to do it all?
I'm just taking my time and doing movies and film and TV now, but I'm going to double back to music because it's just in me to do music. So it's in me to do everything. So I'm going to do everything.
So musically, what are you doing?
Musically, I'm doing the Supreme Team now. Supreme Team is a movie that I'm making with some good people. I ain't gonna say their names, but I'm making some. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Oh yes,
and on Veterans Day, you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. Big shout out to all the veterans. I love y'all.
Yes.
Y'all keep us safe.
I like that one.
Yeah. So if I'm working on the Supreme Team, which is a movie about my man Kenneth Supreme McGriff. It's a black gangster movie. It's going to be super dope. And for the soundtrack, I'm compiling nothing but the greatest of Queens MCs, young and old. Like every Queens MC that you could probably think of.
Can you give us an example? Just one?
Well, of course, everyone
new and
knows,
old.
Of course, everyone knows Rule was going to be a part of it. I would like Nas to be a part of it. LL Cool J to be a part of it. My man Nori, like all Queens legendary MCs. And then I'm not one I don't like the segregation of hip hop with new and old. So I'm going to get some new 17, 18-year-old young motherfuckers.
Just throw it in the mix.
And throw them in the mix. And it's going to be a conceptual gangster album.
That's the only way you know if you're going to survive.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like segregation in hip-hop. I don't like when when the new artists shit on the old artists, and I don't like when the old artists call the new artists mumble rappers or whatever like that. I think we should all, because hip hop has changed all of our lives, I think we should all support one another, you know what I'm saying, and ride for one another, because hip hop really changed everyone's life.
I agree with that. It's like a family. You know, each industry is, you know, it's new generations, but you have to kind of teach them and go along the way to say, like,
yeah, but you know what? I think the new generation, they don't need no teaching. They doing what they doing.
But it's vice versa. I think it's a teaching lessons for both old and new.
Right.
Because there's things that people have to adapt to with like the new world of where the fans and everybody's going now with social medias and, you know, it's different.
Correct. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to put together a conceptual gangster album. We haven't heard no gangster music, really gangster music until I would say like The Chronic, 2001.
Okay.
Dre, if you're listening, you do gangster music the best, kid. Just go in and do some gangster shit.
That's
no one
right.
does it like he does it. So
if you're listening to the Private Talk podcast, you hear it.
You know Dre's listening.
I would hope so. I want everyone to listen. I want them to subscribe and like to the channel. Make sure you don't want to miss out on Private Talk with Alexis, Texas. So yes.
Who doesn't love Alexis, Texas?
I mean, I don't know who doesn't love me, but we're going to find out when they get on my couch, because this is about a private conversation. I want you to feel comfortable. Let me know things.
I feel super comfortable.
Good. I'm glad that you feel that way.
Yeah, I feel super comfortable.
I like that.
Ask away.
Ask away. Is there anything that you want to ask me? Maybe we'll get back to that later.
Single?
On.
Are you
we'll
single?
get back to that later.
Are you single?
Am I single?
Yeah.
I am single.
You are single?
I am single. Yes.
Nice.
I am single.
The world is better when you're single.
The world is better when I'm single. That's good to know. Well, maybe I'm looking for somebody out there that will listen to the Private Talk podcast, and we'll maybe find somebody that's going to interest me.
We all are looking for love.
We all are looking for love, but it comes in the most peculiar places. So you're talking about, what's your status right now? Are you looking for love yourself?
I am totally single.
I heard that you want to do.
I am married to the fucking money.
Married to the money.
I'm fucking the money so well.
Nice.
I'm giving the money the best dick of his life.
How many orgasms does it get?
A lot.
A lot?
It's definitely some multiples going down.
You talking about me always doing the conversation to sex. I feel like it's you.
No, I'm just doing that because it's you.
Just because it's me. Yes.
You're a sex goddess.
I am a sex goddess, but here at Private Talk, I want to make the sex goddess not just a sex goddess. You got to think about it with my mind too. I'm more than just
sex goddess with a mind.
That's right. The sex goddess with a mind.
It stimulates you in so many ways.
So many ways.
Stimulation.
What is that stimulates you about music right now?
I like.
You said the new generation, but what
I
else?
like Travis Scott. I love DaBaby. I think DaBaby is the dopest artist right now. Of course, my man Drizzy. He ain't going nowhere. Although they just booed him. You see that?
I know. I heard that, but why?
Because they corny motherfuckers.
I mean, everyone likes Drake. I thought, but what?
You don't want him to do God's plan?
Yeah.
If I was Drake, while they was heckling me, I'd have been telling my DJ, play another hit, and looking at him, and I'd have kept playing all of his hits until they was like, fuck it, man, God's plan, and start rocking, because he has that many hits.
So what hit would you have played of yours if you would have had it happen to you?
I got a few.
So what's the one that you would have played if they did that to you?
Probably would have did I'm Real. You know what I'm saying? That's like the biggest one. Probably would have.
I think I'm Real is the
without
best.
You, baby. If you need me and you want me, and they would have started singing.
I think that would be the best comeback, because
yeah, that's what I was wishing he'd do. Instead, he left, which I agree with him as well.
Nowadays you have to be PC about a lot of things, and I get it.
Yeah, it's cancel culture.
Yeah, we don't like to be canceled here at the Private Talk podcast.
Everyone's scared of cancel culture. Don't get yourself canceled.
Don't get canceled. We like to be. I think the more that you're truthful should make you not be canceled.
No, truthfulness will get you canceled.
No, we want to.
With me, when I always tell the truth. I always tell the truth.
So how are you not canceled?
And they they don't cancel me. It'd be like 80% they love it, but there's a 20% that was like, you shouldn't say that. I'm like, they asked me a fucking question. The problem with me is I don't have any fear. I'm not fearful of anyone or anything. And so when people ask me questions, I just answer it. It's like no big deal to me. But to other people, it's like a big deal, you know.
You say you don't have any fear of anything. Is it because of things that you've gone through in your life previously? Is it because, just because of who you are? You went through a big case that most people had never gone through or dealt with, back in,
I think it's a combination of all of that, But even when I was younger, I really didn't have a lot of fear of things. With business, I think I'm successful because I have no fear of losing. I don't care. If I think something's dope, I'll go after it and chase it. If it doesn't work, fuck it. I'll do it again and again and again until it works.
Persistence.
So I think in business, my lack of fear has helped me. And maybe with the I should work on my interview.
Your delivery?
No, not my delivery, my lack of fear. Because I do say shit that I shouldn't say.
I don't know. I feel like it depends on who you speak to. I feel like, there's a gray line that you teeter of like being yourself and still being true to who you are.
Yeah, but listen, we're not just speaking to me and you. If it's me and...
Yeah, but the people want to know.
Alexis, Texas, we could say whatever and it doesn't fucking matter because we're two cool individuals and we ain't going to piss each other off. The problem is you have a podcast where it's now going to go to millions of people. And in today's world, everyone forms an opinion, everyone has an opinion, and it's hard to make millions of people think and feel the same shit that you think and feel or accept you for who you are. It's like 80-20. When I did Wendy Williams and shit, like mad people was like, it was mad positive, but you do get 20%. Oh, you shouldn't talk about these things. I'm like, yo, they just asked.
But I think that's just up the world. I mean, look at me. I'm not allowed or supposed to be, a podcast that's supposed to be other than just sex because it's taboo. I'm not supposed to think and I'm supposed to stay in a lane. But I feel like as, where the world's moving with the social media and everything like that, you have to have an opinion. You have to state your mind somewhat. And I think that makes you unique about it is you have an eccentric energy about you and you do tell the truth. And like it or love it, you're fearful if they like it or not. You can never please anybody.
I don't really give a fuck.
Well, I know you don't give a fuck. That's what you just said.
Yeah, it was funny because TMZ, you know how TMZ runs up on you? Mm-hmm. They ran up on me and asking me about T.I. And I looked at him, I said, yo, I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, asked me this question like I should care. I'm like, it's T.I. and his daughter. It's whatever he's doing with his daughter.
It's their business, not mine.
It's his family. If he wants to check a pussy till she's 18, that's his business.
But as a public figure,
no, but look,
run
I don't care. But I don't care. Like, I'm thinking about so many other things with business and everything. They caught me. I was just leaving a meeting with my guy, Todd Phillips, who's the Joker. He directed the Joker, the biggest movie in the world. He's on fire. Me and him is talking about doing things. I walk out of there at TMZ. What about T.I.? I'm like, what? I don't give a fuck.
What about all these other things that I'm doing? Yeah.
No, I don't care to tell him the things that I'm doing.
But then, it's TMZ.
It's like you're on your own journey, and I'm on my own journey, and I'm on the yellow brick road, and I don't really give a fuck about things that's happening in the world that maybe other people care about.
So when you said that, what was the response after that? Did people get mad because you said that?
He kept asking.
See, my biggest thing is I just don't say anything.
So then I said, listen, so here's the funny thing. So then I said, yo, is his daughter like anything short, unless he's like doing something super wrong, if that's his way of parenting his daughter, everyone should mind their business.
To each his own.
Right. To which I caught backlash for that.
I want the truth! Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Yes.
I feel like that's not fair. I feel like, it's, it is what it is. But I want to touch on something when you say the whole, not having fear thing, when we talked about the whole case thing. Did you have fear at that time when you were going through your case, or did you have just as much power? You thought that you were going to beat it regardless of what it was?
No, I was.
Emotionally, how did it make you feel?
It was weird because I got in tune with God more, right? But I would say, God, it's all good if this is my life and I got to go to prison. I didn't go to God like saying, God, please help me, bail me out or whatever, because I thought that was like bitch ass shit. I haven't been praying to God
And now
I'm like, yo, bail me out. If I was a friend, like I look at God as if he's my best friend, that's not best friend shit. So it did bring me closer to God, but I didn't say bail me out. I was just like, whatever you choose, I'm cool. And I have faith in shit like that. And I was like,
so still no fear. You just were you going to take whatever it was? You had no control? Did it like...
no control. It was, I could say it was still no fear. If they would have said guilty and I'd have went to jail for 20 years, I was mentally prepared for that.
Because you perceive, like you have this, like you come off a very like just you don't care. So that's why, I mean, something like that is most people would care, or it would tear them apart, or their family apart. Or
my mom really cared, and this was an interesting thing because right before we started trial, my mom came over and she broke down and she was crying and she was like, "They're gonna take you away from me," and she was telling me to tell them whatever they want to hear. She's basically asking me to be a snitch. And it was her and my dad, and she was crying, and I worship my mother. So the last thing I want to do is see her cry. And then she went into my sons and my daughter. She says, they're going to take you away from Sonny and JJ. You don't love Sonny and JJ? And I was like, yo, like, I can't do that. And she was like, why? And I'm like, I said, yo, you asking me to fuck with my sleep. I said, if I was to do that, yeah, I'll be home, but I wouldn't be able to sleep because I would know, like, the mirror. There's no lying when you look in the mirror. That reflection tells you who the fuck you are. And you could lie to yourself all you want, but if I did that, the reflection would have said, bitch. You understand?
For sure.
And I was like, I can't do that. And when I broke it down to it was funny because my dad calmed it down, and my dad was like, yo, leave it alone. Our son is a man. He was just like, yo, our son is a man. He's not bending. He ain't bowing down. He's gonna face it, whatever it is. And she stopped crying, and she was just started praying and stuff like that. It was an ill moment.
Yeah,
you'll see it on the Murder Ring TV series. When I do the Murder Ring TV series, you'll see some actors relive that scene.
When is that coming out?
Probably next year.
Okay, on what channel?
We don't have a channel. I do have a deal with Live Nation, though. They're my production partners. I would say, I ain't gonna say nothing because we don't know. It's some big shit going down, like big shit, movie, TV, the whole shit. So I'll just shut the fuck up. See, this is what I'm saying because the old me would have just rambled off.
And just keep going. Well, This is why maybe you should tell our listeners out there at the Private Talk podcast where they can find you so they can see when those big things come out.
Irv Gotti 187, Twitter and Instagram. IRVGOTTI 187. I have the blue check mark.
You have the blue check mark. And that's really special to some people.
Yo, it's so funny. I've dealt with some new artists. It's like the only thing that they want is this damn blue check mark. I'm like, yo, for real? They might sell their soul. If the devil came to them and said, listen, man, your soul for the blue check mark. There's something like, fuck it, man, all good. They'll sell it in a minute for that goddamn blue check mark. Instagram and Twitter, that blue check mark, they know what they created. You're like verified.
Verified. Now they're taking away their likes. People are there's gonna be in a frenzy.
Yeah, what's that about?
Crazy. I don't really know. I think
I guess it's about money, and I'm hearing they want to do the deals instead of these individuals doing the deals. They want to get some of that cake, which is probably right, but
that's probably the root of it. I think, some of them like politically like out there, they're trying to say it's because of like the bullying and things like that and how people really compare the likes and the followers and things like that. It's about money. I mean, everything is about money. I would agree with that.
It's about bread and Instagram. You have enough. You should let people, because what Instagram has done for women is amazing. It's amazing.
Well, because you can start a whole career.
Yeah, because to me, in my opinion, is Instagram was really, it turned out to be a great thing for women. You know, I could post all my successful mogul shit. It don't beat a fat ass. Fat ass is you're gonna follow that ass.
That's
true. I got about 700,000. I'm inching to 1 million. You know what I'm saying? But
well, hopefully we can get you.
You could get a chick from Boise, Idaho. If she got the right ass, she's gonna get 5 million followers fast.
I don't know about that.
Oh, please.
I don't know. You're talking about
you telling me that women don't get followers way faster than men?
I do agree.
Okay.
I'm not saying that. I think that it just depends on what you post and how interesting you are.
Stop it,
and
Alexis.
What you're doing. I will say for myself, but I will say
chicks post an interesting ass.
Okay.
Okay.
I will say
blessed.
You disloyal fool ass bitch made punk.
Listen,
so as
it's
I
real.
was saying is, I will say that on my booty pictures, I do get more likes immediately. But if I post something that's just entertaining, like on my last 3 posts,
listen, you're different.
Still on there. I am different.
You're different. That. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the unknown chick that's in Houston, Texas, that's hot and sexy. She will go from 0 to 1 million followers way faster. I've been on Instagram for 6 years. Look, I'm a legendary guy. I've done legendary shit. 700,000. My shit is creeping.
Do you think that they're cheating?
My biggest things when I posted a picture of these 2 fucking strippers and their fucking beautiful asses, I got like 15,000 likes. And so I know what I'm talking about.
Is that many likes? The most likes you've ever had?
It's up there. It's up there. If you look at my whole spectrum of follows, the pictures with the ass, off the charts.
I mean, I made a career off my ass, so I will see. I understand why.
Off the charts. That's what I said. But yo, I like it. Don't get it fucked up. I like it what it's done for women. Women are more independent now. They getting their Fashion Nova checks. They pretty little.
Well, there's just many more platforms now, even like with YouTube
now,
and everything. But look, you can go out there and make a brand and go out there and create your own business.
No, listen. You got a great body. You post it religiously for a year. You go from 0 to 1 million likes. Now someone is giving you flat tummy tea, smile shit, and you getting your $5,000. And you get your fucking $5,000.
No,
I'm not knocking the hustle. I'm applauding it. I'm like, yo, that's dope. And it's making women more independent. And I see unity with women more so than ever. You follow me, I follow you. You post me, I post you. So you could build up the fucking likes or whatever. So it's unity, it's a togetherness. It's bad for me though. It's bad for me because now everyone knows someone who I fucked with, right? And they're all like together. So it's like bad bitch unity, right? It's BBLU at an all-time high. It's bad bitch unity.
Did you just create this right now?
No, I'm serious. So it's fucked up. I got to go get a wife like in another country because if I find one here, they're going to know.
Your whole bit.
No, they're going to, you fucking with Gotti, you know he fuck with such and such. Or you know he fuck with this one. Or you know he fuck with that one. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to know someone. They're going to have talked. And then it's like they throw fucking salt and shade on me. They don't want me to be happy.
Is what you're telling private talk right now.
Huh?
So what you're telling people, you get around the private talk. All the bad bitches all know your business.
I like women.
So right now with all the Instagram.
I love women.
You should love women.
I love women. Let me tell you something. If you look at my career, music career, Murder Rank and gang shit and fucking everyone thought we was blood. I'm not a blood. But listen to the music.
It's all for women.
Where would I be without you? Every little thing that we do. Doom, doom. Be between me and you. Like all of our records, I'm real, and it's catered toward women. I love women with a passion. I love sitting and talking with them. You know what I'm saying?
Who's your number one Instagram model right now that you're following, that you like to look at her ass pictures?
Stephanie Rayo, she's a friend. Okay. She's just like, she's ridiculously hot. To me. To others, it could be other people or whatever.
So every time you see it, you immediately like that page?
I don't follow her. I don't follow them because I'll be too infatuated.
You creep on it.
Yeah, I'll take a look. I'll take a gander every now and then. But if I follow them like straight up, like,
is it because you have to keep your
infatuation? Yeah, hell yeah.
Your mind focused with business.
Hell yeah, and
so many distractions in the world.
And I'm cool with her. I think she has like a boyfriend and everything. So it's like, but she like look wise. She's special. She's special. She's fucking like Angelina Jolie hot in the face, but with a body like, wow.
Wow. I like that description.
Yeah.
All right. So are you doing a Murder Inc. Reunion tour? What's going on with that?
I can't. I don't think it's going to happen because, I don't get along with some of the artists and they have their feelings about it. And just truthfully speaking, right? I did this for the fans. Like, I stupidly was like, yo, it's the 20th anniversary. June 1st, 2019 was the 20-year anniversary. So me and Ja I was like, I want to do this for the fans, for the people who love Murder Inc., that they could come see us put on like one show all together. But, you know, I'm not cool with a few members. You know what I'm saying? We haven't spoken or whatever.
Is that because of you, because of them, both?
Both of us, I guess. I'm of equal value.
Would you put yourself out there and like, if
like I said,
forgive?
if we did the tour, I was gonna forgive, put everything aside so we could have our Murder Inc. Kumbaya moment. But when I started hearing like, oh, this one don't want to do it, they don't fuck with you, and they ain't gonna do it, I was like, cool. Why? I'm not making no money off it. Like, Michael Rapino is a close friend. He owns and runs Live Nation. So I was doing all of this for the love of the fans. But when it came down to it, I wasn't on the list of guys that's going to make money. Yeah. It was all for the artists. They was going to make great money for the 2-3 months of time.
And it was giving the fans what they wanted.
And I'm blessing the fans.
Went really well.
Right, but listen, again, I wasn't on the list of the people making money. So when everyone was like, yo, I don't think they're going to do it, I'm like, yo, cool. I was just trying to do something dope for the fans or whatever, but I wasn't going to make money like that.
Yeah. So
it's like, if I'm not going to bust my ass and kiss everyone's ass, so for me to make nothing and them to make money, I'm like, cool, y'all could just keep doing whatever y'all doing, and I'm going to go make my movies. And again, I'm crazy busy. I got 2 projects with Live Nation, a documentary and a TV series. I got Supreme Team movie. I got fucking my movies and shit. Like, so understand, I'm not sitting around destitute looking for money and gonna compromise myself because I need money. I don't need shit. I'm on the yellow brick road. I'm gonna end up with a couple $100 million. You heard it here first on Private Talk with Alexis.
There you go. You better subscribe
I'm going to be a billionaire, and if I'm not, I'm going to be a little north of it. But guess what? I ain't going to have to think about money. I'm trying to get so much money imagine a world where you never have to think about money. That's where I'm going to.
Of course. And it's one of those things that, you know, you put in the work, you just have to keep on building. And I feel like you're one of those people that everything you've said, you've done. So
isn't that something?
That is something. You speak you put it into existence and you speak it. I'm a firm
you hear
believer
that?
It will
you hear
happen.
that, everyone, especially women? I'm one of those rare motherfuckers that when I say shit, it happens.
So let's
Alexis,
talk about
Texas, confirmed.
That's right. You heard it first. Private Talk.
Yes.
So let's talk about friendship. You and Ja Rule have been friends for how long?
Close to 30 years.
How did that start? Where did it begin? Because y'all's friendship, you guys have
been
together.
Well, he was from the hood. My man, Chris Black. I was looking for some new rappers because the rapper I had, Mike Geronimo, was like flipping on me, and I was hungry. I wanted to stay in the game. So my man, Chris Black, who was a drug dealer, was like, he's in a group. And I'm like, nigga, you a drug dealer, nigga. You can't rap. But he said, yo, these other 2 guys could rap. One of the other guys was Ja Rule.
Okay.
And immediately
How old was he?
He was like 17, right? And immediately when I met him and he started rapping, I was like, this motherfucker is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Just how I had a feeling with Jay, with X, I was like, yo. And I immediately started working with him, and we became best friends. And we'll be best friends till we die.
What makes that like bond so like tight? Because of the, what you guys gone through with Murder Inc. Just because like what's different between those different people?
We're 2 special guys, I have to say, and we're both very loving and caring towards each other, and we understand and appreciate what each other means to us in our lives. So I appreciate Rule. I appreciate his friendship.
Brotherhood.
We never had an argument.
Nice. 30 years, no arguments?
We never had a real, like, where we're cursing each other or argument, or we stop speaking to each other for months, and then we never.
You think it's just because of respect, or you just see each other eye to eye, or you just vibe like
genuinely Like, I love that motherfucker, yo. I love him. Like, he is my blood brother. You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand, I'm the youngest of 8 kids, right? I grew up same mother and father. I grew up dirt poor. But what we didn't have a short on is love. So when you hear me talking, a lot of times I'll mention brother, family, and shit like that. I'm a very loving and loyal person to the people who are around me. I'm the boss. So I take care of a lot of niggas. And I take pride in that, and I won't let them fall. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of love, a lot of family shit when it comes to me. And that's my brother. I would die for him. Like, that's why I be telling people when they beefing with Rule, I'm like, just please, man, leave him alone.
You don't want the crazy Irv to come out.
Yeah, and it could come. There's the devil side that I'm in touch with, that I keep away. But you go ahead and fuck with Rule and touch Rule, you're gonna get touchy.
It's a problem. It's a problem.
Yeah. And you can look at me and be like, some people. I was at a poker game with a bunch of friends, and they was like, Irv, you're a middle class guy. And I'm sitting there looking at him, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a middle, and I'm agreeing with him because I don't want to cause no confusion. I'm like, yeah, cool. Middle class guy, just so you know, I have a crew with me too.
Those are the ones
that I'm the boss of. I got a crew that I'm the boss of. It's not middle class guys. But I don't.
You disloyal, fool-ass, bitch-made punk.
I think 2 buttons happened at one time. I don't know really. The same thing. Well, I appreciate that, Ja Rule. That's something that's big. 30 years in a friendship and still, feeling that way. There's a lot of people.
Hey,
like
watch
that.
Watch this. Let's look inside hip hop, right? The whole thing, and I don't know if you can name another 2 people like me and Rule. Like a label owner. Puffy Man had it with Big, because him and Big was like that. Yeah. They was really, really together. You know what I'm saying? But look at most labels and most things. Let's see if 20, 30 years in, if they could say what I just said.
Still riding together?
They're still like, I go to his crib, he comes to mine. It's like, I'm godfather to Britney, he's godfather to JJ. Like, we in it. You know what I'm saying? I just told him too, because Tail season 3, I'm gonna do Put It On Me, right? So I'm finally doing a Murder Inc. record, which I didn't want to do because I didn't want people saying, oh, he's just doing his own shit, right? So at season 3, now they know it's already established series, I'm doing thing, and I want Ja to star in it. Because Ja's a great actor too. So, and I'm going to direct it. So I want Ja to star in it, but I told my man, I said, listen, love and death go hand in hand. You may have to get killed. But I want to make women cry. It's like if you seen Titanic, if Leo isn't dead, it doesn't hit the same. You know what I'm saying? Don't hit the same.
You got to pull on the heartstrings.
Yes.
Pull on the heartstrings.
Yes, I love making women cry. So, like watching movies. Like, I don't want to make them cry and things.
So
in real life.
You've had a lot of stuff going on. You said this whole controversy thing with J-Lo, and has she reached out since you apologized openly? No. Do you think that she would?
I fucked that up, Alexis.
Yes.
Yeah.
J-Lo, I feel like,
And I love J-Lo, and I'm going to love J-Lo, and I understand that I'm a fucking idiot, but I'll wear it. Like, if I do something wrong, I'm man enough to say, yo, I'll wear it, and I fucked it up. Because me and J-Lo and Benny Medina, we was all tight. And people got to understand, I made I'm Real and Ain't It Funny. Those are her 2 biggest records. That's the only 2 records I've ever made. I haven't gotten a chance to work with her. And I tell you right now, if me and J-Lo went in the studio, I can make another #1. Because I just know what makes records for her. I feel like I know it. But I fucked it up. I was high.
You're man enough to say it though, so I hope that there's a chance that
And I apologize.
She's listening to the Private Talk podcast.
She's definitely listening to Alexis.
I hope she'll listen to her. Or somebody gives this to her to hear that I think it is.
Yeah, but she's not. She'll never trust me again, and I'm not mad at her for not. Like, you got to understand. Here we are. We have a phenomenal relationship, like phenomenal, And she wanted me to give quotes to Elle magazine because she was on the cover. Because I do her music and made these hit records. And they asked her, and it was quoted. It was like, was the records about Puffy? And J-Lo, quote, no, they wasn't. Very next line, Irv Gotti says, that bitch is lying. Like, come on. What kind of idiot am I?
Boo.
Yeah, you got a fucked up thing. Hit the fucked up thing. Hit a button.
I think it's.
There you go.
One more time.
Yeah, and it's like, and you know, I was on ecstasy and I was high when they called. I just got off the phone with a huge argument with Tommy Mottola, who removed Cadillac Ty from the radio version of the record. I was like, why the fuck you let me shoot a video with him? You just killed my artist. So me and Tommy is going at it. Like at it. And he says some things. I threatened him, said some things. I hang the phone up. Basically, I hang the phone up like, yo, when I see you, I'm fucking you up. And I hang the phone up. Not a minute goes by and it rings. And I'm high.
And it's Elle magazine.
Hey, we're calling for Elle magazine. I said, what the fuck y'all want? Straight like that. The guy says, oh my God, we got a live one. He says, let's just get right to it. J-Lo said the thing. I said, what? That bitch is lying.
You didn't even let them tell you or ask you anything. You just, before they said it, you just said the bitch is lying.
Yeah. And I regret it. When I talk to people about regrets in the business, that's number one.
What's your number two?
When I fucked with Nas. And because Jay has been my man since 1987. I've been brothers with Jay. So even though the allure of Nas coming to Murder Inc., I was like, it's going to be like Death Row and Pac. We going to rule the world. I should have never did that. Like, I made Super Ugly. The diss record Super Ugly, I made that with Jay. And then a month later, I'm running around flirting with the idea of Nas coming to Murder Inc.
Did he ever say anything to you, or y'all have a conversation about that? Yeah.
We had a huge falling out. I was dead to him. And it took years for us to repair that. And even though it's repaired, it's still like...
underlying, like words.
I don't know. My brother, because, you know, he knows me. And he was like, yo, your ambition is so hard that you even was going to try and run through me, your brother. And I was like, fuck, I didn't see it like that because I didn't see it like that. But I seen his point. And I was like, I regret it.
From that day, do you think that you moved differently with that decision? Like you didn't ever wanted to make another move like that? Or do you just think you just still went through it?
I don't think I would make the same mistakes I made with J-Lo. I will not make again for sure. The same mistake I made with Jay, I would not make again. I'm a more mature thinking guy. So I'm the best version of me.
Right now.
Yeah, because I'm super smart. Ladies, if you get with me, I would probably be faithful.
Probably.
You know why? You want to hear this? I'm all fucked out. I know that sounds crazy, but once you have so much sex, it's like...
it doesn't even matter.
I could be faithful 100% now.
You say that with rolling eyes.
100% I could be totally faithful. If I find Mrs. Right, I would ride the fuck all the way out. And I ain't fucking nobody. But then, like, it's crazy because Mrs. Right kind of has to be a whore. She has to be a nice whore.
Why does she have what is a nice whore to Irv Gotti?
A nice whore is someone who is a beautiful person and a nice person, great person, but behind closed doors,
she's a freak.
You see, with me, it's either that or I'll fuck. So I'm going to fuck someone else.
But you just said you were all fucked out.
Yeah, but I'm all fucked out with great sex.
So there's stipulations.
Say a girl doesn't suck dick.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Listen, let's say a girl or a woman doesn't give fellatio. How can I be with her?
Well, I think that's why would you even attempt to make her your girlfriend in the first place?
All right, but maybe she's everything that I want minus the fellatio. she doesn't fillet.
So does that mean you just go at lunch hour every time? And
no, that means I'm going to cheat because now when I see a hot chick, I'm going to be like, wow, I wonder if she sucks cock like a porn star. Her spit and twist, I wonder what her spit and twist is going to be like. And I'm going to pursue. So what I'm saying to the females out there is I'm being honest. And I'm like, yo, I need like a straight whore. That's a beautiful, sexy person. Is that wrong?
It's not wrong. It's just I think your choice of words to some people
It's
may
brutal.
be a little like blunt.
So how can I put it?
So Private Talk Podcast, I hope you are liking this interview with Irv Gotti.
How can I put it?
Will you just give me a second? Jesus, baby. All right. So Private Talk Podcast, thank you guys for keeping up with this conversation with Irv Gotti.
Give me the fucking shit to say.
The word whore, most girls don't like that word.
Why?
Because
most girls.
The bad part is because
can I say a lot of girls have an inner whore?
Yes.
You want to see the inner whore? Halloween.
Yes.
They celebrate Halloween for a fucking week. A week before Halloween, they are gonna go get the whorest outfit and fucking celebrate.
And you'll be out there giving them all
I
candy.
don't do Halloween because I don't like
candy.
niggas with masks. I equate that to fucking robbery.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I stick them up, nigga, if I see a nigga with a mask. So I'm home making sea bass.
Well, I feel like I don't do Halloween because I do Halloween every weekend when I feature dance at all these clubs and dress up for all my fans
so you're
out there.
over
So
it.
I'm over it. It doesn't do anything for me.
You've embraced your inner whore.
Yes, I've already embraced it a long time in my 20s. I definitely got it all out.
Right.
But with the whore word, what I'm saying with regular girls is they equate it to being someone like myself, which is wrong because they think because of me, I've done porn, I'm automatically labeled as a whore. But they think the image of the whole
that's
thing.
all bullshit.
No, I agree, but I'm just saying, when you say openly, I just want a good whore, they're like, would never.
I'm not
be
saying
me.
that.
You just said it here at Private Talk.
I said on.
I want the truth.
I said on Private Talk, I want a beautiful, gorgeous, sexy, lady in the streets.
That's not what you said.
Yes, I did. And I said I want a whore in the bed. I didn't say I want a fucking whore. I said I want a beautiful,
I didn't say you
gorgeous, beautiful human being. But I said she has to be sexual like a whore.
Yes, but I'm just saying
it's not gonna work. You gotta love sucking dick. If you don't love sucking dick, we're gonna have a problem.
Who doesn't like sucking dick? But let's go on.
Alexis, there's a lot of girls who doesn't love sucking dick.
There's a lot of guys that don't eat pussy.
And would you settle down with a guy? Right.
Absolutely
and
not.
I totally agree. Everyone has to be true within themselves.
I agree
and
with
what
that.
I'm saying is, I don't want to have to cheat. So if you're the perfect wifey, but we're not having porn star sex, I may cheat.
Okay, well then maybe you should just not settle and see who has all those things.
Thus,
sexually.
I'm single.
We'll get it. You know.
Thus,
this is.
I am single.
So you haven't found the right perfect.
I don't think I'm gonna find one. I honestly think I'll just be who the fuck I am forever and not find the perfect individual.
Would you be okay with that? What? Would you be okay with that?
I would be extremely lonely and extremely sad. Everyone thinks Irv Gotti, I'm with a lot of chicks. And I've been with a lot of chicks. But for the majority part of my life, it's sad. And I'm alone.
I get that because when you built something, you work so hard. But there's times that you have moments you want to share thing, and
I haven't been on a vacation in 3 years because there isn't no one that I would take on a vacation.
All right, Private Talk. You heard Irv Gotti. He's looking for a woman to take on vacation. If you've got all those things that he wants to check off.
Not just take on a vacation. Share my life.
Share his life.
Yes, I have.
Be his queen.
Listen, I have beautiful homes. You're immediately going to have a bunch of multiple 7-figure homes that we could run around in naked and fuck.
Frolicking around naked with Irv Gotti.
And then cook.
Right?
And then I'll cook. I'll cook for you. I'll feed you and fuck you.
All right, Private Talk Podcast. Thanks for listening to what we have going on. Make sure you subscribe and like. We are getting to the great stuff right now. We're going to take a little bit of a break.
Most girls would like to get fed and fucked.
I believe that.
Women love food.
That is very true.
I'm a chef.
And men like sex. So it goes hand in hand.
Yeah, I like great sex. If it's regular sex, I'll pass.
Regular sex is not okay.
Yeah, I want great sex.
Apparently, you like porn star sex. I don't even know what that is and I'm a porn star.
Porn star sex is.
God.
Listen, porn star sex is basically almost everything is a go.
Almost everything.
Yeah, except anal shit. You know what I'm saying?
You throw them in
right,
anal.
but most everything's a go. And a girl, even being more specific, if I might, here on Private Talk.
Please do.
It's got to be a girl who loves sucking dick.
That's a really, like, you've said that multiple times.
Yeah,
I think
because
that's like
you know why?
go-to.
You know why? When you banging out, right? So if you're banging out for an hour or 45 minutes or 30 minutes, you may need some head to get it back up to full potential.
Okay, I don't have a dick. So
all the guys here, the cameraman is all shaking their head and like, he's crazy, but the motherfucker ain't that crazy. You're damn right. Sometimes you need to take it out and think. So I don't need a girl like, then in the pussy and everything. Bitch, suck this dick. Shut the fuck up.
That's
gag,
right.
Gag,
Private Talk.
Gag. Spit. Put some on the puss. I'm re-entering.
I cannot with you. We're about to play my favorite part, so let's get to it. All right, so just pick a card. Mm-hmm. Tell me what you got.
Ace of clubs.
Ace of clubs. All right, the clubs is a kinky question.
Oh, shit.
So, do you like sex more in the morning or at night?
Night.
At night?
Yeah.
You feel like you're more horny at night?
Yeah.
Nighttime
for sure.
Nighttime for sure. All right, I like that. Fair enough.
Although I'm not opposed to.
You don't like to wake
up in the morning.
I'm not opposed
to breakfast.
Breakfast sex?
Yeah, I'm not opposed to breakfast. I'm not opposed to
breakfast in bed.
Afternoon delight.
So you're just all ready. Any aspect.
No, but at nighttime is like
go time.
Yeah, we could get in. We could get it in.
Is there like hours, like an 8 to 10, or is it like, you know, all night long kind of person?
I've pulled a lot of all-nighters.
All-nighter type of man. I see it. All right, you heard it here, Private Talk. He's an all-nighter type of man.
Yeah, I like to get into a zone with sex. You could find yourself that's when it's truly amazing, when you and your partner are one.
Do you have a song that gets you into the zone to make you one with your partner?
No.
No?
I don't know.
Whatever goes.
I like D'Angelo. How does it feel?
How does it feel?
Yeah, it's dope. But I don't need a song to get in the zone.
No? Okay.
Usually if you're hot and I look at you and I'm like, I'm in the fucking zone.
Ready to go. All right, let's go. Next
Another question. Ace of diamonds,
all right,
ladies
diamonds
and gentlemen.
Is my spicy question.
The spicy question.
Spicy. All right. Is there a celebrity out there that you've had sex with that you haven't told anybody about that you can maybe
I don't want to do that. I get so much shit for Ashanti.
No, well,
Wendy Williams saying Ashanti. So no, I don't want to tell. And if I've had sex with numerous celebrities and I'm not saying
I want the truth.
All right, then let's do this. The ones you have not, if you have what is it called? A fantasy list. What is your fantasy list?
Jennifer Lawrence. I want to dog fuck Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence.
If you hear that, Jennifer Lawrence, I say dog fuck in the most respectful and nice way. But I would really dog fuck Jennifer Lawrence. Then when Megan Fox, prior to the 2 kids, Transformer Megan Fox, That's
like your wow.
What? But she looks like she has good sex. Jennifer Lawrence looks like she has good sex.
I don't know. I feel like I definitely agree with the first. I don't know about Jennifer Lawrence, but I think she's definitely great. I just don't know if she's that kinky.
Listen, Halle Berry, I had an encounter with her when I was with my then wife, Deb.
Monster Ball.
She came out of this office and walked in the street. She had on some ripped light denim jeans and a white tank top with a nice shoe. And because Deb was there, it was my one, and I was like, but Halle Berry at peak,
she's fine. Yeah,
I would have fucking did some inhumane shit to her. Cause I have would you like to hear my philosophy?
I would love it.
Okay.
Let Private Talk know.
Sluts, you treat like a woman and treat nice. Nice girls, there's so many nice girls that will say, he had me doing some shit I can't believe I did. because I just push them to the limit because they don't do shit. So I want to be a memorable guy in their life. That's the goal.
So you want to push them to the limit?
I push them to the limit.
Do you think they just
whatever they never did, I'm gonna do.
Alrighty then.
You never fucked in the car, highway, pull over, dog fuck.
So you just listen to what they haven't done and you're like, yep, I'm doing it.
Yeah, I get into women. Like, I hope women ain't taking like they like, oh, he's a pig. I love women.
No, I don't think you do.
Like in a slut,
yeah.
I'll treat nice.
But see, that's why I feel like it's just a word for maybe some listeners out there, people in general. Is because I think that it's more derogatory than it sounds.
Who like they are.
Exactly. I don't feel offended by the words like that because a word is
some
just a
may
word.
Feel offended. So what can I say?
I don't know.
An advanced woman, I treat nice.
You just I used the word seasoned one time and it went really left.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is.
You're just like a well-rounded woman.
And listen, just so y'all know, I have wifed up strippers and people who you probably think are whores and sluts. So what I'm saying to you is I don't judge or whatever. If you move me, I don't give a fuck what no one says. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a person who's scared of people saying, oh, you're with this one. You know, some black women, they get mad because I date white girls or whatever. And I'm like, I don't have, like, if you look at all my prior girlfriends, it's a wide range. You know what I'm saying? One of my girlfriends was a gorgeous African. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any specific.
You just have appreciation for all women.
I have an appreciation, and I'm serious. I love talking to them. I love a great night is us just talking and watching a flick and just hearing what they think because it really helps me with entertainment. Because
you're going into the minds of something else.
Yeah, that's why
it's about
usually
the energy,
the shit
the
that
connection.
I make.
It's about all those other things that add up to a
women fuck with it.
Of course,
because
we like to be mentally stimulated.
I talk to them a lot. I don't just. I'll sit down and we having conversations and everything. So I don't want no one, y'all hear my potty mouth or whatever. It's just a potty mouth. Like,
don't be scared of the potty mouth. Is that what you're telling private
talk? I have
talk?
5 sisters and a mother who I worship, a daughter who stole my heart. Like, I love women to the core, but I just have my views and philosophies.
That's all right. We like that. Next card. Here we go.
Next card. Ace of Spades, baby.
Ooh, Ace of Spades. That's my favorite card because it's like my booty here on Private Talk.
You have an Ace of Spades booty.
Yes,
you have.
That's my.
You have a heart-shaped ass.
That's right. So that one.
You ever see 9.5 Weeks? Mm-hmm. They comment on the heart-shaped ass.
It's
Mickey
beautiful.
Rourke is like, you ever fucked a chick with a heart-shaped ass?
I have. I definitely have. All right, the spades question. It's my naughty question. So, what is your weirdest sexual experience that you've ever encountered?
Weirdest?
Or craziest. Let's move to weirdest. Let's put craziest sexual experience in your lifetime.
The one that will always come to mind is when this chick told me to let's do ecstasy and fuck. And I've never done it or whatever like that. And it was my first time doing it. And we did it. I did it.
And it was just you and her.
It was just me and her. We was in Canada. And I'll never forget it. We was in Canada. I was working with X on some shit. And when we had down, she's like, yo, let's get some ecstasy and fuck. Which girls, y'all are the devil because y'all could get men to do anything as long as the last words are and fuck.
But you just told my listeners that you get women to do things because they don't want to do them.
Yeah, that's the nice girls.
That's just those girls. Okay.
Yeah, it's just the nice girls. But I did, X got me some fucking ecstasy pills. We did it at like 11:30. Kicked in like 12-ish.
I love how you scratch your head thinking back.
Kicked in like 12-ish. We started to go at it. We came up for air at like 4:30.
Came up for that's a long time that's passed. 11:30 to 4:30.
Well, midnight to 4:30. And she was like, it was ridiculous. It was no drying up. It was wet and hard the whole fucking time. And it was like we was one. It was like
Were you doing like crazy Olympic kind of things? Like were you looking at a Kama Sutra book or was just one?
No, we was like kissing and fucking. And we blinked and it was 4:30. Like I did not know the time went by. So what did she do? Let's do another pill. Right?
And I'm sure you're like, all right, let's do it.
Again, women are the devil and they can get men to do anything as long as it includes great sex. So boom, we pop another pill. The other pill kicks in. It's like 5. We go to 10:30. And it was funny because I called Rule and my man BJ. And they was laughing their asses off. Yeah, they was laughing.
And you were still high at this time.
I didn't nut.
The whole time?
Did not nut.
Does that make it enjoyable for you if you don't nut?
Yeah, because she was like orgasmic. She that night for her was ridiculous.
So that's how you like pleasing the women, is to making sure that they feel good and not really yourself.
That's
so unselfish of you. I'm proud of you. We'll give you applause to that.
Thank you. But yes, I'm happy when they come.
Because then you feel like you've like won something.
It's not even a one. I know they had a great time.
You've achieved
so
something.
I know they're gonna want to come back. Like this girl that I'm talking about with this experience, I know forever. She's forever. I'm embedded forever. You want to hear some shit?
Yes, please.
When I found out the joys of ecstasy, like after that, I was on ecstasy for 3 years, like every day. And Murder Inc. was on fuego. We on fire. So what I used to do while we was touring the world, I would be high all day.
Everywhere.
Right. So, and when you're high on ecstasy, I shouldn't say this. A lot of guys is going, Irv, don't do this. Because they thought I was ill or whatever. They don't give it to the pill. Don't give it to the pill. You know what I'm saying? So I would be high. We'd be in Minnesota. And I'd just be banging out all night and not come. So the morbid shit and the devilish shit, which I like, if you bang, if you're a guy, you'll know what I'm saying. And if you bang an outrageously hot chick, 9 times out of 10, that outrageously hot chick, when they have sex, maybe 15 minutes. Because if you're gorgeous, hot, sexy, you look dope naked, and you fucking face down, ass up, you're like, oh my God, fuck me, oh, I'm gonna come. Niggas is coming.
That's true. I've had some horrible encounters.
Niggas is coming. So with me, when I'm geeked up like that, I'm laughing, smacking their ass, just banging the fuck away.
But is that the only way you can do that?
No, I could do it. I could do it without it, but it takes way more effort.
From the girl?
No, from me and
from you.
Mental to not nut.
Oh, get it.
Right. So the morbid shit that I used to do, chicks, you could fuck them up in the head because they used to a nigga coming. So you done fucked her for 2-3 hours. She done nutted like 4 or 5 times. Like, intense. I'm horrible. Like intense.
All these bad thoughts go in her.
No, she's like, yo, did you like it?
But that's what I'm saying. The girl thinks, hey, right. I'm horrible. Like, what did I do? Like, how?
Yeah, she's like, yo, did you like it? And I used to be high and I would go like this. I get a lot of pussy.
What a dick.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
It'd be the baddest bitch. I get a lot of pussy. Yeah, so it was all right.
You're a dick.
It was all right. You know what the funniest shit? I was in Miami and this chick from DC, and I was with another girl, and she was one of the chicks that I did that to. And she said, yo, and she was like aggressive. She was like, told my friend, another girl who I was with, she was like, yo, listen, no disrespect, but I gotta fuck him. Like, she was like hell-bent on getting a nut out of me. Because she wanted to make
you come, yeah.
Yeah, which I was.
It's like a challenge at that point.
At that point, yeah.
Because girls are just as equally meant, are like.
But see, look, I'm gonna tell you, this is why, and women and men that fuck like me or have sex like, they'll agree. That's how they come harder, because if they come and they want you to come like, come on, daddy, and they fucking you, right? They're fucking the shit out of you. And if they on top, then you know what happens? You're like, oh my God, I'm gonna come again. To which I'm fucking gonna choke them or give them a light smack and laugh at them, and they just like, this guy is fucking Satan.
I ain't scared of you, motherfuckers.
Oh my God, I'm gonna come again. Fuck up.
I can't.
So listen, if I find Mrs. Right, she'll get all of this wild sex for her.
There you go, private talk.
Because it works both ways. Like a woman, if a guy ain't fucking pleasing you right, you're gonna fuck someone else.
True. Well, a lot of women, I mean, they don't.
And women do it sneakier.
I mean, touche.
Yeah, they do it sneakier. You're never gonna know until the breakup, and they're like, "That's why I fucked such and such." And you're like, "What?"
Sounds like this has happened to you before in the past.
No, it hasn't. That hasn't. That hasn't really happened to me. Like with women.
I want the truth.
With women who was with me, that really hasn't happened. Maybe one.
So that means really one. Not just,
one, and I didn't give a fuck at that point. So I was just like, I didn't care.
All right, I have a question myself. Have you ever used a sex toy while during sex?
Yeah, vibrators and shit like that.
Yeah. Cock ring?
Yeah.
All of it.
What's that hot ring?
Cock ring.
No, I never used a cock ring.
Yeah. That means it's better for the girl because it's on there, but it vibrates with her.
It vibrates the thing?
With her, yeah. So anything goes. You're not opposed.
If a chick came with a cock ring and said, "Yo, this is gonna really get me."
What if she had like a whole bag of tricks and you're like, "I'm down."
Everything is cool except you ain't putting nothing up my ass.
All right, anything goes. But
everything else is on the table.
All right,
it's on the table, and let's do it.
All right, private talk. Here's the last card. Here we go.
Ace of Hearts.
Ace of Hearts. All right, that's my romantic question. And
I am a romantic.
Private talk wants to know, do you like sexting if you're in a relationship?
Yeah.
What is the extent of your sexting? How far does it go?
With like
give me
phone sex.
Phone sex. No, sexting is you're like, I'm texting you and I'm giving you a conversation, but we're not talking about it. I'm telling you all the things I want to do to you verbally through a text. Do you do that?
100%. It's good shit.
Tell me something. Tell private talk.
I mean,
or do you like to?
I'll tell a chick how good I'm gonna fuck them, right? And I'll be like, I'm gonna fuck you all night, and they'll be like, you talking shit if they don't know.
So you start it and see how freaky they get.
Yeah.
What's the freakiest answer?
And then like everything that I do in my life, whatever I say, I do. So
don't use my words against me.
Right, but I'm gonna fuck them all night. So they be like, "Yo, you bullshitting, you this, you can't." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." Pop 2 pills.
Always
pop 2 pills, face off the chain, and they gonna fucking be like, "I can't believe you just fucked me like that all night."
All night long.
Grind it out, pussy gets dry, and fuck you. Like then now I'm just grinding you out where it's not even like comfortable or whatever, and I'm just looking at you grinding it out, and you're looking at me like, this guy is Satan.
You went from romantic to Satan. All right, heard it.
Yeah, but that's what it is. I am.
It starts with the romance and goes to the levels.
Yeah.
There's levels to this shit.
Like we could walk on the beach, holding hands all night, talking. Some true Ronnie romance.
There's your romance coming out.
Yeah, I do the romance thing. I could do the romance thing. I like it. I like all forms.
I could see that because, like you said, you have sisters. You're really big with relationship with your mom. So I feel like all that really comes out.
All the little like love on me shit, cuddling and spooning, and we can stay in the bed all fucking day, just watching movies, fucking and eating and chilling.
All those things, Netflix and chill, all of it.
Yeah, I'll do whatever with my girl that's gonna make her happy.
I like that. All right, Irv, thank you so much for being a guest with me on here at Private Talk. I appreciate you. Thank you for being really candid with us. I hope you had a lot of fun. And
I wish you nothing but success.
Thank you.
With Private Talk. Yes. Show me the ways of getting money with a podcast. Then you could call me and say, yo, this is how you do it. This is do this. You're going to make this.
You know it. That's right, because we're going big. We're not going home. Private Talk podcast with Alexis.
Well, you have
Texas.
A huge following.
Make sure you subscribe and like to my channel. I hope you guys cannot wait for the next guest because I know next episode is going to be crazy. You guys have a good one. Bye.